Let's discuss the part 2 of the linked data question, basically 55th question. So we discussed that y was the amount of fraction that was going here and 1 minus y was the fraction that was going into the condenser, where 1 is 1 kg. We assume that the steam flowing, and we got in the first part y was 0.2270. so let's solve it here. So now the thermal efficiency, we are solving basically this part. So thermal efficiency is basically the net work by the heat input. Now work net I can also write as heat input minus heat output by Q in, and that is nothing but 1 minus Q out by Q in. Now Q out is heat resetted. So heat resetted basically takes place in a condenser, right? Because pumps, all pumps, we assume that it's isentropic flow. Turbine, it's isentropic flow. Okay, boiler is heat addition. So only the condenser is the one which is heat resetted. So Q out is heat resetted, and that is again the Q out heat resetted is the change in enthalpy from 7 to 1. So H7 minus H1, the enthalpy decreases. Okay, that leads to the heat resetted to the atmosphere. But whatever the mass that is associated with the mass that is flowing through the condenser is 1 minus y. So 1 minus y into H7 minus H1 is the Q out. Okay, so that is 1 minus 0.2270, okay, into your H7, which is let's see what is H7. H7 is, if you go by the thing, 2115.3 minus H1 is 191.81. so let's use calculator, which is, so H1 is 2115.3, that is H7, minus H1, which is 191.8. so if you calculate this, okay, it is 1486.86 kilojoules. Yes, kilojoules. Yes, so this is heat resetted, and now heat input is something that takes place in the boiler. Okay, and therefore heat input is something which takes place in the boiler. So that is nothing but H5 minus H4 into the mass, because the change, the increase in the enthalpy, that is what you supply the work, you supply the heat, that much equivalent to the change in enthalpy, into mass, which is 1 kg. So H5 minus H4, now H5 minus H4 is 3583.1 minus H4 is your 814.03. so if you use the calculator, so 3583.1 minus 814.03, it is 2769.07. so overall we have calculated heat resetted, heat out, so 1486 by 2769, and this value comes out closer to 0.463. so 46.3% is the thermal efficiency of this reason. So this, the answer is C, 46.3. close answer is 46. Thank you. So it's all about just understanding what is happening, what is regenerative cycle, then you can just from the basic principles do this problem. Answer is C. Thank you.